Here's how to design and publish a website using Canva. You first need to drop website at the template search bar. And here you get different types of pre-designed template results. There's a difference between one-page designs and multi-page designs. So for example, if I hover on this one and I select it, I get a preview. You see it only has one page. I can totally scroll down, so it has multiple sections, but it's just a one-page design. And let me show you an example of a multi-page design. For example, if I hover this one, you see it is mentioning like 3 of 7, 4 of 7. So this is a multi-page design. Let me show you the preview. I can scroll down on this first page, but I can also show you the second page and the third page, and I can scroll down here. So this is a multi-page design. Let's start customizing it. So I open this template, and the first thing I always do is turning it into my own brand style. You can do that by going to templates and selecting styles, and here you can select the brand kit that you want to use and select your brand fonts. So all the fonts are changed on to your brand fonts on all pages, and you can do the same for your brand colors. You can shuffle for different options. Let's pick this one, and you can do the same over here for this section, for example. You can shuffle, say apply to all pages, and really play around with this. Let me explain to you how the templates are built in Canva. So we are in page 1 right now, and I can scroll down, and basically this page is built with different sections. So you can see the purple rectangle around it. This is the first section, this is the second section, this is the third section, and then we go to page 2. So if I select the page thumbnail option at the bottom of my page, I still have the same view, but at the bottom I get the option to add a section. So if I'm at page 1 over here, I scroll down, I select add section, and then it is just connecting a new section to my home page. I can make it smaller, increase it and decrease the size of it, and I can just do whatever I want. So I can add text, I can add images. So this is how you can make the template longer, or you can make the page longer. Here you can check out the second page. I'm already at the bottom, so I need to scroll up. So this is the third page, this is the fourth page. So Canva already made you several pages. At the bottom of your screen, you can open the grid view. And if you open the grid view, you get the overview of all the pages that are inside your design. So this is the home page. They made an about page, accommodations. So this template has 7 different pages, so to say. They named the pages. You can change the names over here, of course. And by naming the page, it automatically turns this into a menu. So I will show you the preview later on. If you don't give them a name, so if you delete the page names over here, you will not have a menu, a pre-made menu. So I would definitely recommend to name the different pages. Now let's open this second page, the about page. You can tweak it and change it like any other design in Canva. You can browse for photos, you can drag and drop, just like you are used to tweaking your other Canva designs. You can also replace the background. You can customize it like you already know. You can also add links. So that's of course very important if you want to connect your website to, for example, a booking form, or you want to link it to a digital product that you have. So you can select any element in this design, click the 3 dots and add a link that links to any page that you like. So digital products, payment links, whatever. But you can also link to pages in this document. So for example, if you add a button over here that says, for example, let's make it a little bit bigger, that says learn more, for example, I can select it, click the three dots, add a link, and I can link it to a page inside my design as well. For example, contact. So if we check the preview later on in the website, if they select my learn more button, they will be transferred to the contact page to contact me. Let's change this color. It's kind of weird. Okay. So let's say you are done with designing, done with editing, and you are ready to publish your website. The first thing that you always need to do is checking the preview. At the top of your screen, you have a preview button, and if you check it, you will have the option to check out your website. So this is what we made so far. Here you see the menu at the top. So here's our about page. So this is all automatically connected to the pages that you made. And of course, if you add new pages and you name the pages, they will be added in this to this menu over here. So that looks nice. You can also make it a big screen. And you can toggle on and off the menu. So if you don't want to see the menu, that's also fine. But I would definitely recommend to show it. And you also have a mobile version option, and this also includes the menu, which is amazing. So that's really, really cool. If you are ready to publish, you just select publish website, or you can close this preview first and do that later. At the top you have a button, publish website. You can change the URL over here. So let's say we call this website travel. So our website is called shetalksbusiness.my.canva.site/travel. If you select this line over here, get a new domain, you can bring your own domain inside Canva. So you can connect it to a domain if you bought that previously, or you can buy a new domain through Canva. And this is literally super easy, both of them. So if you just want to publish this as a free website, you can totally use the pre-made URL or change it into something like this if you don't have a custom domain yet. You can also open the settings over here. So here you can change the favicon. So that's that little icon that you see when people browse your website on like Google, like on Chrome or Safari, for example. And you can also change the title of your website. So let's name this Lynn's Travel Website. You can activate or deactivate if it needs to be visible for search engines like Google. So I would always toggle this on. Only if it's a private website, you need to toggle this off. You can add password protection. So then you can activate that people only can enter your website when they drop a password. You can activate or deactivate the navigation menu. You can also deactivate resizing on mobile, but I would definitely activate this so you make sure that everything is visible really well on mobile version 2. And you can also add a social media link preview. So if people want to share your website on social, this is what it would look like. And you can change this image or upload a new one if you want to. Now, if you select continue to publish, let's do that. We are ready to publish. Canva is preparing our design. Now our website is live. So this is the URL that you are copying if you don't connect it to a custom domain. Let's view the website. Here we go. So we have an about page. Here's the image I changed, the accommodations. Here's my learn more button. So if you can check it out, we are now at the contacts page. So the button worked. And this is basically, in a nutshell, in just 10 minutes, how you can design and customize a website using Canva. Have fun.